Masonic Eurovision indeed. Do you know what I mean, my profane friends? Look at that, look, the Masonic cube. But what do you see? What do you see in the cube? Yeah, Eurovision, look, what do you see? Can you see it? 3, 3, 3. So that's the magic 9 of Freakmasonry. Yeah, but if you look on the left side, I'll have to do the old thing. I like doing that anyway. Now here, if I just get a colour, wait a minute, draw that. No, I can't do it red. I'll do black. A bit. Yeah, that's it. On the left side, look. There's your 3, 2, 3. See, 3, 2, 3 in Freakmasonry. Yeah. And then on the right side, on the left side, we have 2, 3, 2. See, so even in Eurovision, they have the Masonic insignia of Freakmasonry. Obviously, that goes on the reverse as well, with the from left to right and right to left. You know what I mean? Because they always do it as a left, so below. You know what I mean? And all that rubbish. But there you can see this. You have the square and calm piss on the 3, 2, 3, and then on the 2, 3, 2, you have the Masonic cube of the perfect ashlar. Okay, so that's the Masonic cube there, which is here obviously. So on the right side you have 3, 2, 3. On the left side you have 2, 3, 2. Yeah, both Masonic symbolisms beyond belief. Yeah, and again I'll just show you, because I like doing this anyway, because I am not profane. So with the 3, 2, 3, we get the square and the compass on the right, and then on the let's see if I get this right. And then with the 2, 3, 2, we end up with the Masonic cube. You see, Masonic cube and the square and compass, the perfect ashlar and the perfect Masonic nonce. Anyway, that's another story. Discard that. So there you go. There's your Masonic cube. Okay, they know exactly what they're doing. Again, the backdrops to the stages. Let me do that again. Look, the backdrops to the Masonic stage. Little peasants. Remember, we're not profane anymore. There's your square and your calm piss in plain right, which is 3, 2, 3. Okay, and then here, actually I just did that wrong, didn't I? What have I done? How did I did that wrong? Oh yeah, no, there we go. My profane friends, even I get muddled up sometimes with these Freakmasons messing around. And there's your 2, 3, 2 for the Masonic cube. You know what I mean? The perfect ashlar. Not rough and hewn like those profane. We are the smooth, perfect foundation stone that controls every town and city across the world. So there again, they're showing you again their Masonic symbolism of 3, 2, 3. Yeah. And they're 2, 3, 2, which we know is square and calm piss and a Masonic cube. See, they never give up. They never give up. It's always in your face. It will never ever give up, and that's why this is fronted. That's why it's fronted by this guy. You know, obviously he's, you know, and obviously a paid a paid shill or whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? He works for them, and this is the bands you get. And look, I mean, look at the state. Look, you know what I mean? Circle. When she stands up in the circle, yeah, she's a point within the circle. Yeah, that's why they give you. That's why she was up there like that. Let me just show you again. Look. See, look, she's now got to become the point within the circle. See, look, point within the circle. to your subconscious mind that get warped by Freakmasonry. Obviously, she's standing in the pentagram and all that of Freakmasonry. Yeah, I'm not doing the music because they do you for the music, don't they? You know what I mean? You get penalised for it. So there's that one, and then you've got this thing here, wherever that is, I don't know. Oh, baby. Is it a man? I don't know. I ain't got a clue what the hell's going on here, like. I think it was doing the Masonic triad claw, but I couldn't see it properly. But again, look, you're getting the Masonic cubes, look, on the left and the right side of the stage. Again, it's stopped. That's all I've got of it. And then we've got some Masonic celery. You know what I mean, my profane friends? Eat plenty of celery. It's the best in the world. But anyway, that is your Masonic Eurovision. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, all over it again is Masonic symbolism. Do you know what I mean? This is why it's getting strange, because it's their indoctrination. Think about it. Who's putting the money and investing into the Eurovision Song Contest? All those elite leaders that want people that are profane and don't know what's going on to see this symbolism. Do you see what I mean? To feel good about the square and calm piss, to feel good about the Masonic cube. Do you know what I mean? All that mind, you know what I mean? What are they subconsciously putting into your mind, you know, and the children that watches these programs, do you see what I mean? You know, and it becomes, and the more they show it to you, the more it's like if you see a murder for the first time, yeah, it's horrifying, yeah, it's horrifying. And then the second time you see it, it's not so bad. Third time, yeah, you know what I mean? And then this is what they're doing. They're conditioning you and making it all right so it's acceptable and not so shocking. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at some of the things that are going on in the world today, across the world today. Do you know what I mean? They're not shocking anymore or anything, because they're conditioning you to it be acceptable for you. You know what I mean? So because it's acceptable for them, they are the strange, like, people that are weird, yeah, but for them to, you know, because they don't want you to, like, disdain away from, you know, like back in the day, you wouldn't hear of hardly anything, you know, what was strange, because people in society would oust them out and say boom, boom, boom. But if you over time make it acceptable, and then more and more people accept it, then that's okay, because that's what Freakmasons are. They're a weird people. Do you know what I mean? You know, most of them are gay or homosexual, because that's where they go. You know what I mean? If you're a homosexual, where do you want to accumulate? You know, you want to accumulate with other brothers that are gay as well and have orgies with them. You know, within the lodge. Do you know what I mean? That's what that's about. You know, it's a gay organisation. You know, most of the men in there like men. You know, get a hermaphrodite, they're bang on, do you know what I mean? Or transgender, they're bang on it, you know what I mean? They love it, you know. Like, I've spoke to wives, again, I ain't going to go into it, because that's in my other releases type thing, you know, in future, you know, where they, you know, the husbands have got spunky pants at the back end, do you know what I mean? You know, and the wives are catching up on this, do you know what I mean? It's things like this, you know, or they got the wife fronts, they got poo stains in the front and spunk stains in the back. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, this is the sort of thing you're dealing with Freakmasonry. You know, so if you are married to one and you don't know what's going on, check their underpants. Do you know what I mean? Because there's, you know, because you'll find, you know, they're not wearing their underpants backwards. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? They're bum stretching each other and the kids. Do you know what I mean? Hey. Just keep an eye on them, trust me, you know what I mean? Like I said, when you see a group of children going with families into places, that doesn't mean that's a set of families that are good. No, that's a bunch of Freakmasons dragging the kids there to bum stretch them, you know, like a savage, do you know what I mean? So you got to keep an eye on these. But anyway, back to Eurovision, because that's another story. But like I said, check their underpants, you know what I mean? They'll be brown at the front and, you know, creamy at the back. Do you know what I mean, my profane friends? But that's what it's all about, you know. And like I said, they want, you know, again, you know, I don't want to go into it because, you know, I could honestly. Anyway, that's another story. Yeah. So again, Freakmasons are advertising themselves, you know, all their backdrops look are 323, 232. Do you know what I mean? Because they know it's Masonica, and it brainwashes the profane into thinking that it's all cool and good and acceptable. This is why this is why you see these people like this on the stages. You know what I mean? This is just madness. Do you know what I mean? Absolute bloody madness. Look at there. Look, point within a circle. Anyway, my profane friends, have a great day and thanks for listening.